Hey, good morning. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Sandy. It's Thursday, the 21st of January, 2021, and it's National Oatmeal Day. I mean, come on, seriously, who doesn't love their oatmeal? If you have a Trader Joe's near you, though, they have a frozen oatmeal. Little pricey for oatmeal, I'm not going to lie. It is so good. It's my favorite oatmeal ever, ever, ever. You don't have to, you just stick it in the microwave. And I don't like instant oatmeal. This is not like that. It's like the best oatmeal in the whole wide world from Trader Joe's. Seriously. Yeah. So happy oatmeal day. It's also um, granola bar day. Like, who doesn't eat granola bars, right? I mean, I know they're not like the best thing in the world for you. There are bars that are healthy. Um, I personally like the oats and honey granola bars. Call me crazy. I love them. That's all there is to it. Good morning, kids. Thanks for being with me for coffee. So I brought my don't don't make me call the flying monkeys. I brought that mug in honor of my dad. Yeah, why in honor of my dad? Well, this would have been his birthday. Or as some people on Facebook say, it's his birthday in heaven. Oh yeah, like he's having a party without me? I don't think so. Anyway, it would have been my dad's birthday today. So January 21st is kind of let's remember Lenny Day. So my dad was Lenny. Leonard Lewis Schneider. That was my father. He was, I think, I think he was like the original Renaissance man. He was awesome. First of all, he was one of the most talented artists I've ever known. And I kind of forget that because it was not something he did, it was something he was. You know what I mean? He didn't like paint or anything like that, other than maybe to draw a mural on our wall, paint a mural on our wall, that kind of thing. He was ambidextrous. He could do stuff with both hands. He was a great tennis player. And what he would do is he would start out playing with somebody new, playing with his right hand. And he would either hold his own or beat them. But then he would switch to his left hand and he would kick butt. The guy was unbelievable. He wrote mostly with his left hand and had the most beautiful lettering, most beautiful handwriting. And I realize, I'm embarrassed to say it's taken me this long, that whatever talents I have, I inherited right from over there. Yeah. The guy seriously could take a pen in each hand or a pencil in each hand, and he could write like this, mirror images of whatever he was writing, and both sides would be absolutely perfect. No kidding. No kidding. He wasn't the most patient man in the world, but he was a good teacher. And he was the guy we went to when we had homework questions. I mean, like all the way up through college, he was the go-to guy. He was really, really smart in the areas of the maths and sciences. I could beat him in a word game just like that. Perquacky was the game back then. He'd play chess with me and beat the crap out of me. He'd play tennis and beat the crap out of me. But he didn't like to play word games with me because I would win. He didn't like that. But he was awfully proud that I could. But I told you my favorite Lenny story, and I'm going to tell you again very quickly. When I was 30 years old, I had started this new thing, this balloon business, where I was blowing up bouquets of balloons and delivering them to people. I was doing this with a girlfriend. You know what happened to the balloon industry. I mean, we started doing decorating, and I mean, it grew into a huge business. I was in that business for 35 years. But when my girlfriend and I started it, it didn't exist. I mean, it was a brand new thing, right? And we got a call one day in our office which was our office was the table in her family room, and our workroom was the guest bathroom where we would blow up balloons and put them into the shower so they didn't get away. And I would stand there in this little tiny guest bathroom with my felt pens, and I would write funny messages on the balloons, and then we would deliver these balloons. Anyway, got a call one day from Time Magazine, or at least they said it was Time Magazine. I didn't believe them. So I answered the phone, and the guy says, "Hi, this is so-and-so from Time Magazine." And I say, "Oh, okay, really great. What do you want?" He said, "Well, we'd like to send out a photographer and a writer and a photographer to do a story on you. We think what you're doing is very interesting." And I said, "Oh, okay. So Time Magazine wants to do a story on us. That's great. Sure. Who is this really?" "This is so-and-so from Time Magazine." "No, who is this really? This is funny. You got it. You win. This is great. Who is this?" Turns out it was actually Time Magazine, and they wanted to fly out a reporter and a photographer to do a story on us. How cool is that? Here I am, 30 years old, and I'm going to be in Time Magazine, right? So what do you do when something that awesome happens? You call your parents to tell them, right? I pick up the phone and I dial the phone, because in those days you still had to dial the phone. My dad answers and I say, "Dad, you are not going to believe this. I'm going to be in Time Magazine." And it's quiet for just a second on the other end of the line. I think he's going to start screaming and yelling, and he says, "The cover?" I said, "Well, no, not the cover." But he said, "Call me back when you get the cover." And he hung up on me. Yes, I am an overachiever, and there's a good reason for that. Anyway, I did make it into Time Magazine. Wonder if I can show you the, here we go. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Am I there yet? Am I there yet? Am I there yet? Did I go too far? Hang on. Where am I pointing? Here? Up. Oh, that's what the problem is. That's it. Up there, Time Magazine. See it? That's the edition that I'm in, on the same patch as the original Cabbage Patch dolls. Seriously. And you can only see the back side of my head, and they misspelled my name. But other than that, it was a great article and the beginning of an empire, because I was in that business for 35 years. Top hats and kazoos. You got it, baby. That's what we did. And Jonathan, JB, my friend Jonathan, can you see everybody else's messages? I don't know if you can or not. Jonathan is here. Good morning, darling. He worked with me back in the day, man. Top hats, tuxedo shirts, kazoos. We would come in with our bouquets of balloons playing, "Oh, when the saints go marching in." I know. Yeah. And then we'd play the same song when we left. But we'd also play Happy Birthday and all kinds of other things. And I did fun stuff. Like, I remember delivering into a bar once, and it was not like my crowd at all. So I took a handful of unblown balloons. Well, they were actually logo balloons, which was really very clever, because that was my business card. And I started throwing them to everybody in the bar. And as I was at the door leaving, I yelled, "Hey guys, give yourselves a blowjob." And I left. Yeah. Our slogan was, "No one gives a better blowjob than Balloon Affair." How do you like party with a touch of gas? Okay, so we had a lot of fun back in the day. I'm not going to lie. You can ask John Ben. Jonathan Corver. He's here. He's here. He's my witness, right? Oh, yeah. It was fun. Good days. Anyway, my father and mother used to work for me on Valentine's Day, because it was like the biggest day of the year. And since I'm talking about Loveable Lenny, my dad, I must tell you that one particular Valentine's Day, we had I think we had 2 official Balloon Affair vans that were delivering. But we also had these magnetic stickers, magnetic signs that went on cars that we were using for deliveries that weren't our regular delivery vehicles. And my dad was doing deliveries for us. And one day I got one Valentine's Day, I got a call from a very angry customer, said, I don't know who you're hiring, but the person who's up here with your vehicle is throwing banana peels out the window on the ground in our neighborhood and littering up our neighborhood. Where are you? I asked. And he told me. And the villain was none other than my father. And to make matters worse, it was in his own neighborhood. Hello, what were you thinking? Okay, anyway, he was awesome. And when I started having issues at work, he came in and worked with side by side with me every day. I'll tell you about those issues another time, because I didn't mean to make this morning just about the balloon business. Anyway, yesterday, oh my gosh, I can't compete with the 4 million things that are on Facebook. All I can tell you is yesterday for me was a day of total happy tears all day. It was just the fact that possibility and working together, hey, hands extended. We don't all agree on everything. Perfect. Let's find something that works for everybody. We can do this, we can do this together. Can I get some prayers for my niece? My niece who is on the East Coast. She has COVID and she's not doing well. Her name is Leanne, and I need some prayers for Leanne. Could you help me with that? Yeah, and for those of you who are suffering, for those of you who have COVID or have a loved one with COVID or have lost a loved one with COVID, if you're like me, every day there's another report of someone who's got it or has recovered from it, gratefully, or prayers to all of you and love to all of you. And on the happy side, let's do the Fritzy report, okay? Because I blew up the pictures to share with you that I got that I got over the internet yesterday. Is this the face of a dying woman? She is watching a bingo game and having a lollipop. There is Fritzy at just shy. Can you see that? Okay. Just shy of 98 years old. I can't even tell you what is going on over there, but she's still not hardly talking at all. But she did talk to one of the caregivers yesterday and say, she gave her an Eskimo kiss and told her it was an Eskimo kiss. Oh, Fritzy, Fritzy, Fritzy. It's so much fun to give you the Fritzy report when the Fritzy report is so good. It's wear your sweatpants day. Can I show you in the mirror? Yeah, this is the real me. Hang on, get ready. Can you see that? I am wearing sweatpants today. Workout pants anyway. Yeah, it's also National Hugging Day, but we're not doing that, right? No hugging. No hugging. Let's go turn around here again. All righty. That's better. Okay. In 2017, on this very day, it was the Women's March in Washington. And that was the first time, I'm embarrassed to tell you, that I ever heard of Kamala Harris. She spoke that day. I had never seen her or heard of her before. And I immediately called a friend and said, I don't know who this woman is, but I want this woman to be my president. She's amazing. And to see that get this close to happening and have her there with that smile of hers that never seems to go away. Here's to ya. Here's to ya. And watch out. I'm pretty powerful. When I say I want something to happen, that's why I love it when you say to me, "Can you help me with this? Can you pray for me?" It's not just pray. Well, it's all different kinds of prayers, but putting out that positive vibe, that great intention. That's what I'm here to do. Let me know what you need from me. I'm here for you. Marlene, thank you. Prayers and more prayers for Leanne. Thank you. Thank you. Leanne needs them. She needs you, folks. My sister-in-law, Elaine, she needs your support. It's really hard to watch a child suffer. And Leanne is a mama with 3 little boys. She can't be with her little boys right now. And neither can grandma and grandpa because they can't afford to get COVID. It's just prayers. We need prayers, white light, good intention, healing thoughts. And just remember, today is also Hug Your Puppy Day. As usual, there's my sidekick. I'm telling you, I don't know how he knows what time it is, but he comes in every morning right on time into the studio, up on the couch to sit and do morning coffee with Sandy with me. Okay, anybody need anything from me this morning? You know, that's what these messages are here for. Tell me what's going on with you. It rained here yesterday. I don't know about your weather. I'm hoping we don't get rained out today because today I have 2 tennis games, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. But it hasn't been all that nice the last couple of days, and it's not supposed to be great this coming week. I mean, it could still be in the 70s, but if it's raining, who cares? You can't go out and play, and I like to go out and play. Did I miss anything? No, it's Squirrel Appreciation Day. Really? I mean, don't you still get excited every time you see a squirrel? I do. Or there's the famous line from that great movie, Up, where the dogs are all running after something and someone yells, "Squirrel!" and everybody goes the other way. So my appreciation for squirrel is noticing all the squirrels you have in your life. Squirrels, I say, are those things that grab your attention and take it off of what you're supposed to be working on. Yeah, you know, like when you're sitting and you're doing some work and out of the corner of your eye, you see a bird at the window and suddenly you're watching the bird. Or you're in the middle of cooking and you walk away to go do something else, follow that squirrel, and the food burns. You know what I'm talking about, right? Squirrel, anything that gets you off purpose, I say is a squirrel. So, do we appreciate squirrels? Well, we can appreciate them if they get us out of a bad mood, can't we? Yeah. Oh, sending prayers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Mwah. All right, you guys, go out there and have yourselves one heck of a throwback Thursday. And don't make me call the flying monkeys. Happy birthday to Lenny. Great health to Fritzy. And let's share that great health with the rest of you. Love you. Bye-bye.